The top three things that Michael and anyone should be considering are, first of all, find a financial planner, and it's great. Michael has found Brad, and it looks like they've really connected, so that's excellent. And that role that Brad has in looking at Michael's complete circumstances, his current circumstances, and looking at what his future goals are, short, medium and long-term goals are really, really critical. The second thing I would say is that wealth protection is critical. Wealth protection through insurance is absolutely critical to wealth creation. I think at various times in your life you look at insurance and the need for insurance in different ways. From when you're single and you're just starting to earn an income, you need to be thinking about, how do I actually protect that income? And then when you get the family and you have the children, and you start setting goals and establishing this lifestyle for your children, you need to be thinking about, how do you protect that lifestyle and continue that lifestyle? It almost traumatises me, when I see families that haven't taken care of their insurance needs, and they're having to sell assets, take children out of schools, and they're really struggling with the financial side of things. And the third thing I would say is that you need to protect your most important asset, and the most important asset is you. From a financial perspective, protecting your income, from a physical perspective and a mental well-being perspective. But it just scares me that people will think of insuring their material assets, but they don't think about insuring their most important thing, which is their own income and their own lives and their own ability to just function. I know we don't want to think about it, but I want you to think about the worst in terms of, if something happens to you, Michael, that impacts your income, your key, whether it be an accident, whether it be illness, what does that mean? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your children? What does that mean for the lifestyle that you want your children to have? It's not a set and forget strategy. So just as your financial plan and your wealth accumulation plan is not a set and forget, your levels of income change, your business needs change, your personal circumstances may change. And this is where the real value of a financial planner like Brad comes into play. Out of everyone, Michael is one that would understand the importance of a coach and the importance of setting goals. So I think if he just applies what he did with his swimming, where he surrounded himself with experts, he surrounded himself with coaches, I'm sure he set his short-term goals, his middle-term goals, his long-term goals, and he applies that same methodology to financial planning, and which includes that insurance planning, then he won't get this wrong.